Good morning all. Firstly, I'd just like to quickly mention the audio quality of this video is a bit naff at times. I have ordered a new mic to plug into my GoPro to improve the audio quality. So I'm hoping that in the next few weeks that will improve massively. And yeah, as times go on, the video quality and my editing skills will hopefully improve. So hope you enjoy this video, but yeah, just a little word of warning that some bits of it are a bit shoddy in terms of the video and audio quality. Good morning, welcome to the vlog. It's Tom from The Edge Coaching. Today is Saturday morning and I'm currently walking the dog. This afternoon I have a crit at 3 o'clock. What a glorious day it is, chuffing egg. So, but up until then I've got some other stuff to be doing. I'm really looking forward to the crit. It's more my cup of tea. Up until that point, obviously my mind's on the race, but I've still got work to do. So Saturday mornings is usually quite a busy one for me. To be fair, today's a little bit quieter than normal. I've only got one testing session booked in at 10 o'clock. So far I got up at 7. Yeah, I got up at 7. Drunk a load of water, done 20 minutes of stretching, and just had a black coffee while I was doing a little bit of work. Now I'm walking the dog. I'll get back from here, have a decent breakfast, and then yeah, I'll take it through my day. In the meantime, I'm trying to tire a very fit dog out. So once I got back from the dog walk, I had about an hour to kill before having to go off to do a bike fit. So I had my breakfast, which was quite a low carbohydrate, high protein breakfast, while getting on with an hour's worth of office work. So my lunch today has two main elements. Because I'm racing now in three hours time, introducing carbohydrates. These carbohydrates need to be easily digestible, but I'm also making sure I tick that 20-25 grams of protein off as well, which is again quite an easily digestible form of protein. So we have some coconut rice, which I made last night. This is basically white basmati rice. I've got 80 grams in there, which is cooked in a combination of water and a little bit of coconut milk, and it's absolutely delicious. Mix that in with some mango, really easy to digest. With that, I am going to have 2 rice cakes, 1 fillet of salmon. That's just to get my kind of 20-25 grams of protein in there, as well as, but yeah, really kind of easily digestible carbohydrates. About 3 hours before the race itself. Then I won't really eat all the way until just before the event, where I will, the last hour, be sipping on a little bit of carbohydrate solution. Potentially, depending on how I feel and how much of that carbohydrate solution I've had, I will probably pop an energy gel, maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes before the start of the race. That'll just spike my blood sugar levels up again, ready for the off. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a 45-minute hour crit, so I'm not going to have to be like absolutely really topped up energy levels, topped up carbohydrate stores. I just need to have an appropriate amount of circulating carbohydrates to fuel those energy systems. But yeah, gonna eat this, crack on with some more work for an hour. It's been a busy morning so far, so I'm going to kind of let myself mellow down a little bit before then getting hyped up again, ready for the event. Now then, we have just arrived at the circuit. It is 1:37, so in an hour and 20 minutes ish I will be racing. It's now a chance for me to sign on, watch the 3/4s, talk to a couple of clients, get my warm-up setup sorted, and get my act together. Guys, I've encountered a really bad problem. Super cool aero socks with a hole in. Not ideal. So that's race over with. I've just popped home real quickly to grab a couple of bits. A fairly decent race. Not the result that I wanted. My teammate Ben Harmer got second, which I was happy with. Attempts at breaks early on, of which a lot of them I initiated. Everything kind of seemed to get chased down, and then about 20 minutes in, I didn't respond to something that one of the guys tried to make. My teammate did, Ben Harmer, so I left him to it. And yeah, none of the other teams responded. 3 got away, including one of my teammates, and that made quite an interesting and easy race for me, really. I let them get a good bit of time and then tried to work it out for myself. I ended up rolling through in 6th, so moderate result. A good finish kick, a good finish sprint, fairly good numbers for that, but the rest of the race was fairly easy. Happy for the result for Ben. I've just popped home to grab a few bits and I'm going straight to the gym. Sounds a bit bizarre, but yes, directly after racing, I've still got that kind of adrenaline and the caffeine hasn't quite worn off yet. So I find personally that if I combine a race day with a gym day, it works really well for me. So I'm under no illusion that I am definitely fatigued post-racing. There's going to be compromises in gym sessions, and most of my gym sessions are not compromised, especially in winter and the off-season. I really prioritise them. But during race season, it is already quite hard to fit strength training in. So what I tend to do is, the day after a race day is typically an easy day anyway. So what I do is I try and initiate an extra stimuli to a race day if it's been a fairly easy race by going and lifting straight after. So today was some upper body, mainly, but also some lower body squats and some Romanian deadlifts. Quite a productive session, to be honest. Happy with it. So that rounds up the day's training and racing, or racing and a bit of training. To be fair, I'm still on a bit of a post-race buzz, but I know it's going to hit me soon, all the fatigue. Be mindful that I'm on a pretty big calorie deficit at the minute. Obviously, leading up to the race, you don't eat loads before it. Post-race, I just had a shake and then obviously smashed out that gym session as well. A tough day, and Now it's a case of getting back home, eating some decent food, and relaxing a little bit. The reality of it is that I can't just relax this evening, because as you may have noticed, I'm doing some redecorating to my house, and it hasn't finished yet, so there's still some of that to do. So we've got to do a B&Q trip after tea and then finish off the redecorating. But yeah, it's a good day. It's a shame I didn't get the result I wanted, but happy that Ben got a good result and happy that I've still got some legs on me. Until another day, see you again soon.